Hi, I'm Weta McElhinney, Weta Mac, and I'm here to help you with your website today. Something folks ask me for quite often is e-commerce. What does it take to set up an online store? How complicated does it have to be? How simple could it be? There are a lot of different e-commerce solutions out there. I work with quite a few of them. Today I'm going to show you one of the fastest ways to get your online store up and running using WooCommerce, an e-commerce plugin for WordPress. It's open source and it's free. We'll be using PayPal as a payment processor. There are other choices which we'll mention, but today I'm going to show you this method because it's one of the fastest ways to get started using e-commerce to sell your product online. We're really going to fly through this, but I will be mentioning a few things you'll need to think about in case your business needs are a little different. So let's take a look at this now. WooCommerce is an open source free plugin for WordPress that allow you to do e-commerce on your website. You must select a WooCommerce compatible theme. You can get one from woothemes.com. Once you've downloaded your WooCommerce compatible theme, you can upload it into your website inside WP Content and then into the themes folder. We have here a new WordPress website. Installed into it is a WooCommerce compatible theme. The one we're using here is responsive. It is not a free theme, but it's a fairly inexpensive theme. You will next need to install the WooCommerce plugin. Go to Plugins. And we will add new. Search for the WooCommerce plugin. You'll find one called WooCommerce Excelling eCommerce. That's the one you want. Install. Takes a moment to install since it's installing a lot of files. After it's installed, you'll activate the plugin. After that, you want to make sure that you click the Install WooCommerce Pages button that's presented to you immediately after. And then go to Settings. I'm not going to go through all of these right now. It's important to know the tax laws in your country or state and set these appropriately. But today we're just going to set up the PayPal and the general, the absolutely minimal you must do to make the store active. United States, Florida is where I'm located. US dollars. Don't forget to save your changes on each tab. You'll be activating your PayPal using a PayPal email address. This means you have, as the owner of the store, have created a PayPal account. You need PayPal Standard, which is what we'll be doing today. And the PayPal accounts are keyed onto the email address associated with the account. So I've entered the email address. I'm not sandboxing it because I am indeed going to make this store active right away. Save your changes. And of course you'll need a product. And the product must have a title and must have a price. There are options to track inventory and to create attributes such as, say, a shirt that's in 4 different sizes and several different colors. That, of course, is for another video. We're just making this one as simple as possible. We're going to upload an image to represent our product. So we have at least a price, an image, a product name. There's place for description and other type of content, but for now, this will get the job done. I recommend using product categories. There are good reasons for this, but already we can view our product. We can add it to the cart, just as if we were a customer. View the cart, modify the quantities, apply coupons, delete the items if we need, continue shopping, or proceed to checkout. This particular form is not collecting any actual financial information. And again, we're using PayPal Payment Standard, not Pro. If we use anything other than PayPal Payment Standard, any other sort of payment processor, you will need an SSL certificate. Okay. I want to make sure we get our minimum amount of information here. Notice when you first configure WooCommerce that it allows direct bank transfer, check payment, and PayPal. I'm going to show you where that's set because we're going to turn off everything but PayPal. Now your customers do not need a PayPal account to pay you. However, they will be using your PayPal payment processor. The experience goes something like this. Because we're using PayPal Payment Standard, we get sent to the PayPal website, where if they do have a PayPal account, they can pay directly with their PayPal account, or they can pay with a credit card, debit card, or any other method. In which case, they enter their credit card information here. Notice that back on your website, new items have automatically by default been added to the navigation. Now, if you have custom navigation, you can control this completely. But just to point out what they are cart, checkout, my account, and shop. And shop is where your products live. You can make this the home page if you like. I go back into the installation. Notice that when we added the WooCommerce plugin, that a new area, WooCommerce, was set here. So we can go in there and modify the settings after the fact if we like, if we didn't get them right the first time. In our case, over in the Checkout tab, I want to deactivate these two default ones, paying by direct bank transfer and check payment, and allow only PayPal. So I will disable these and make PayPal the default. And our shop is good to go. Now, of course, I have to build a little content here. Under Appearance Customize, where you customize your theme. You can if you want. Change the front page to a static page and make that your shop. Let's see what that looks like. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and showed you how easy it can be to get started with e-commerce. Of course, there's a lot to learn and you might need a little professional help. So if you do, feel free to contact me at WeDaMac.com.